Hey, hey, what's up, you guys? So, I went to the mall today, but I didn't vlog it because, quite honestly, I don't really know why I didn't vlog it. Anyway, it was a fun time, but at the same time, it wasn't one of my more interesting trips, so I guess I just didn't feel like it was very vlog worthy, but I did have a good time. And then I got lost on my way to work, because I like to try to take different routes every single time I go somewhere. So I was at the mall, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not too far away from my work, and I had to go and see one of my friends there so that they could give me the money for my TV. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll go this way because there was a lot of traffic, so I couldn't get into the right lane. So then I was like, okay, you know what? I like to take different ways, and I'm sure I'll be able to find my way back. And I pretty much found my way back on my own with a little bit of help from my GPS. And by that I mean, I think it had me take one left, and then I was like, okay, well, I can figure it out from here. And I did. It took me, I think, about 30 minutes when it really should have honestly taken me about 15. Which, it's fine. Because I got to go through towns I didn't even know existed. Well, I mean, I knew that they existed, but I had no idea they were so close. But while I was at the mall, you guys, I had a missed connection. So if you don't know what missed connection is, it's a website, or sometimes they'll do it in a newspaper, I believe. A missed connection is when you would be like in like a public area, and you and some girl, or if you're into guys, or whatever you are, I don't care, would see a cute girl, and you'd smile and wave at her, but then, because you're me, and you have the self-confidence of a bug, so I don't know, a stink bug, you just smell and get gassy and burp, and body odor rises from you whenever you get nervous or attacked. I did not go over and talk to her, so then, but I didn't really even wave to her either. It was more just like I saw her and I just kind of smiled, and I was like, that, but less creepy. At least I hope it came out less creepy. And she was busy with the Apple Store people, but she was so cute. Oh well. I tweeted about it, and I was like, oh yeah, should I go over and talk to her? And then I didn't talk to her at all. So, there's that. But, yeah, so, missed connections, great, awesome, fun time. But then, when I got home, I was thinking, I really want to listen to my favorite YouTubers, but then I always get distracted by the videos. So I was like, well, what's a great way to listen to my favorite YouTubers and still play video games? Because obviously, I want to play video games. So then I was thinking, oh my god, podcasts. Which, if you don't know what a podcast is, it is pretty much like a radio talk show, except that there's no music. It's pretty much literally just the interview parts. So if you like that kind of stuff, I highly recommend going into a podcast, because the YouTube ones are hilarious, and there's so many of them. Tyler Oakley, Grace Helbig, Shane Dawson, Kingsley. I think Jenna Marbles has one. Yes. Jenna and Julian. So there are a bunch of them, and they're hilarious. I believe Chris Hardwick has one, which doesn't really classify as a YouTuber, but he's so funny. So if you like The Walking Dead, The Talking Dead, or At Midnight, or Web Soup, or any of the other 1,000 bajillion things that Chris Hardwick does, because he's amazing, and he can do all that stuff. I highly recommend going and check it out, even if you don't know the people that are on the podcast. You never know, it might be a fun time. But it's great. It's great. It's great because there's like no picture, no obligation to watch. You just sit there, you listen, and you have a fun time, and you laugh. And so I've been listening to podcasts since about 7 o'clock when I got home. Actually, I didn't get home at 7. I think I watched like 1 or 2 videos. But yeah, so I felt my eyes getting heavy, and I was like, well, I should probably vlog, because obviously I need to. But yeah, so I hung out with Mike, whom I have hung out with on the channel before, so it's not like he's new to the vlogging. It was more just, I don't know. It was just kind of me and him, so I thought it would be funny if there was more of us. But yeah, everybody else was busy today. I'll probably vlog tomorrow with Lindsay. But yeah, but then Mackenzie's there, and I don't really know what it is, but I get nervous about vlogging on her. I don't really know why, but so yeah. I guess that's the end of today. So my question of the day is actually, have you guys ever gotten lost going somewhere that you know where you're going, but at the same time you don't? So leave that down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.